Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer, and this here is a singles love reading for Capricorn. Okay? Now, as a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with each and every one of you. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the readings for your moon, rising sign, any other sign you feel called to watch in your birth chart. Okay, but we're going to be taking a look at what's going on with you, who's moving towards you, and anything that may be blocking you when it comes to love and romance. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. What's going on with single Capricorns? Okay. Oh, all right. Bottom of the deck here we have Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Alright. Then we have Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. And on that fell Raindrops. Take a chance on them. With Tree, let them go. Mural, be your own first priority. And Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Okay? So, now, it looks like here with this tree, right? Let them go. There may be I feel like some of you here may be experiencing maybe a little bit of a hard time when it comes to like really releasing someone. I feel that maybe meant a lot to you here. And others of you may be really coming out of that space, that sad space, and moving into a more happy, free-flowing space, right? Where you're really ready to kind of embark on a new journey for yourself, to connect and open up to someone new. But I feel like here some of you may be a little bit weary, maybe a little bit untrusting of someone who may be showing up here with the raindrops, who may be like catching your attention, or maybe trying to, connect with you. And for some of you, it may be because you may still be holding on to someone here. For others of you, it may be that, one, you're really trying to just enjoy yourself and be a little bit free. You know what I'm saying? But for others, it may be that you may not be completely ready to start something new. You may just be wanting to like explore your options here. Right? And I feel like with this mural, right, you're really focusing on your dreams, your goals here. What's important to you. And you want someone who is going to uplift you and help you to, create what it is that you want to create for yourself. And in the past, right, this past relationship, you may not have been getting that from that person. And you may be afraid to start something new for fear of maybe having to put yourself or your dreams, your goals on the back burner, or maybe even fear of kind of losing yourself. Right? I feel like a good deal of you here may really just be wanting to kind of like just be friends with folks and to not get into anything serious. Right? Because you're still healing, or you're just kind of moving into this new space and you want to just explore it, Maybe you were, in a relationship for a long time, or it was just a relationship that took a lot out of you and you're just really wanting to focus on yourself. and enjoy yourself, right? But let's go ahead and get some more info here. Bottom of the deck here we have 7 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like okay, hold on, wait a minute. So, as I was saying, I feel like here, right, some of you may have ended a relationship recently. Something that may have been long, arduous, or it could have been short for some of you. But I feel like a good deal of you here just want to kind of be free, to enjoy yourself, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right, almost to the point where like you don't feel like being tied down to anyone, or you just want to enjoy yourself, right? And to explore your options here, we have the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups. Right? I feel like your focus right now is really on enjoying yourself. And really focusing on your dreams, your goals. Right? That seems to be pretty clear to me. Right? You may be out here wanting to just have fun. Right? For others of you, you may be very much like avoiding anything serious for fear of what could go wrong. Right? And so you may just be focusing on surface level until you feel really ready to get into something more deeper, something more committed. Right? For some of you, I also feel like you may have your eyes on one person here, this King of Cups, who may have caught your eye, that you could be friends with here, or just maybe met when you were out and about, right? Or met through a friend. But you may not be sure whether or not they have the same interest in you as you have in them. Right? Yeah, because I feel like here with this, some of you may have ended a relationship with someone who was very focused on themselves, right? And their needs, their desires. And you, I feel like you don't want to go back to something like that. You want something that's loving, that's deep, that's connected, that's committed. But I get a bit of fear showing up here that may be making it hard for you to connect with someone, because you may be afraid of repeating this or having an experience similar to this past one. Right? Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. Yeah. But to rehash, I feel like, okay. I feel like there's a group here that really just wants to have fun. Hey, right? You free, you ready to explore, you ready to have fun. You're not really looking for anything serious. But there's also a group here that is really, that may have like a friendship, or maybe like a new relationship here, where you're just kind of exploring, having a little bit of fun, and you're kind of hopeful that it will turn into something long-term and committed. But you may not be very sure about whether or not this person, right, this king of, I'm going to say it's the King of Cups. This King of Cups feels the same way or has the same goals in mind as you. So I feel like it's a need here to really be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. And it may be time for you to kind of voice that to this person. To see what, or you can just see where things go. But that's up to you, okay? Right? I just feel like there's a need here to not be afraid of kind of repeating the past. Because, if you have a fear of repeating the past, then you're kind of going to repeat the past. So just take what you learned from this past experience, right? Or past experiences in these relationships with this Knight of Wands character, who may have been flighty, maybe very focused on their own needs, their own desires, and maybe left you with the short end of the stick. And take that knowledge and move it and use it in this new relationship that you see for yourself, right? And I feel like it's a need here to be more open and honest about your feelings, about what it is that you want, and not be afraid to be open, to do things and move in a new way, right? Okay, but let's go ahead and see who's moving towards you here. And then we're going to take a look at what's blocking you. Right, because I feel like here with the Seven of Cups, look, Seven of Cups, you got options here. Right, for some of you, it could be you have a Knight of Wands character showing up who's like, hey, I'm just here to have some fun. And then you have this kind of King of Cups that's like suave, like, oh yeah, I'ma love you, girl, wanna love you, girl. Don't mind me. But it's like about choosing what's in alignment with your own heart, with what it is you see for yourself, right? Wow, did you see that fall on the floor? So, right, so I feel like, okay, so we have here the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups with this, with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this person here that's moving towards you is very It's very driven by their emotions. They might have a hard time like expressing their feelings, but it's almost like what they're feeling is kind of written all over their face, right? With this Ace of Swords, like it's very clear what they're feeling. Like you can see that they're feeling something, but they may not be able to express it. Right. And this person, right, I was saying earlier, you may be uncertain about their feelings or whether or not they feel the same way about you. I feel like it's this King of Cups here, right? Because we have the Knight of Cups showing up. But I feel like they may be uncertain themselves about how you feel, right? They may even be having a hard time figuring out how they feel. Let's be honest. But they know they feeling something. And it may be a little bit uncomfortable for them. Because it's almost like they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do about it. They don't know. They just don't know. It's like, oh, overwhelmed by the feels. Okay? They may even be like very like intimidated by you here. Questioning how you see them, how you feel about them. Right, and with this Page of Swords, they could be very much like checking you out, looking into you, maybe on social media, reading up on you, clocking your every move. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't know. Hey. But I feel for some of you, they may feel like you, with this Ace of Swords, right, very disconnected from you, or just maybe even questioning whether or not they have a chance. This could have been someone with this Four of Cups here that maybe you dismissed at one point, or like you kind of pushed away because they weren't to your liking, or they did something that you didn't like. But it looks like they want a fresh start with you here. But they may be very afraid or uncertain about how to go about it. Okay. But let's go ahead and see. What's blocking you? What's blocking you when it comes to love? Bottom of the deck we have perchance to dream. this is almost giving me the vibe like you're afraid of your feels, man. Right? If you look at him, it looks like he's, trying to dip him, and he's like, "Oh no, wait, what are you doing?" You know what I mean? And then we have today for tomorrow, and in reverse we have envious gluttony. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, so I feel like it's kind of split. For some of you, right? Those folks that maybe wanting to really just kind of like live it up, enjoy their life, right? There may be just this desire to get what you want now, and like not worry about tomorrow, not worry about the consequences. And for others of you, it may be you're very much focused on the future so much that, or the past, the future or the past so much that you have a hard time enjoying or being present in the moment. Right? And if you resonate with being like the person that's just kind of trying to live it up here and now, right, I feel like there may be a fear here that you'll never have that relationship or that love that it is that you desire. So it's like I get it now or not at all, that kind of thing. And then if you resonate with like the kind of future or past, right, focusing so much on the future or the past that you forget about the present. It's like almost like a need to be perfect here, a need for everything to be perfect, so much so that it consumes you and it makes it hard for you to even enjoy today. Bottom of the deck here we have Justice. Okay, and then we have the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So yeah, I feel like you guys may be afraid of, y'all may be afraid of getting your heart broken. Right? I feel like with this Tower here, there may have been an experience in your past that kind of shook you to your core. Right? It may have been like when you were when you were young, you maybe had that puppy love and you got your heart broken here. I'm not saying it was like you was, listen. But it may have kind of really, like I was saying, kind of shook you to your core and made you kind of afraid of opening up and connecting with other people. For others of you, I kind of feel like there's this kind of focus on being a caretaker or focusing a lot on what other people want or other people's feelings, so much so that you forget about your own. Right? And if you resonate with that, I feel like it could be here because you feel like your happiness or the love that you receive is dependent upon the love that you give others. Right? But I feel like there's a need here to kind of find love and happiness within yourself, but also within the present moment. And to, you know, try and shift your focus from these past experiences, or even this, away from this fear of being hurt, towards just allowing yourself to enjoy where you are. Enjoy what you're experiencing in the present moment, right? But not so much to the point where you forget about the future, or you neglect the future, right? Because although, you know, it's important to enjoy and have happiness and all this good stuff in the present, right? You have to prepare for the future, right? And to think about where it is you see yourself, right? To have kind of like a 5-year plan. I can't tell nobody to have that because I don't really have one, but right, you got to think about, you know, your long-term goals as well as the present, right? And to not neglect that for just, oh, short-term happiness. Because I feel like, you know, for those of you who may kind of resonate with, you know, just living it up and having all that fun in the present, you may have had experiences where, you know, you did something and then you regretted it. And then it kind of leads to kind of this cycle of, right, we do have the Wheel of Fortune of kind of acting on your present feelings and not thinking about the future, and then ending up in this kind of regretful and mournful place again. So it's like a need to find your balance, right? We do have Justice here. To find your balance between, you know, present happiness, but also like future, like what's going to make me happy in the future. And how can I balance that between what's making me happy now and, you know, what I think will make me happy in the future. Hopefully that made sense, okay? But let's go ahead and get some advice. Okay, so we have here pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Okay, and adventure awaits. Break up your routine and live a little, sweetheart. It's time for some adventure. Plan a vacation, take a spontaneous drive. A change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know whom you'll meet or what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming local joint. The vista of a lifetime. Adventure awaits. Yeah. So I feel like this, right, this fits with the two groups here, right? With the pause. It's like, think before you act, friend. Okay? Take a pause. Right? And then for those who may be kind of like fearful, a little hesitant, a little trepidatious, right? Don't kind of like hold back so much, right? Adventure awaits. Some new things, some new experiences, some good things, some good experiences are waiting for you. But it's about you kind of taking that chance, right? Okay, but then let's close this out with some goddess guidance. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So we have here Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Mary Magdalene, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, then we have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay. And last but not least, Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Okay. So. Right, so we have some babies here. I feel like especially with that page, the Page of Cups showing up, right? There may be some inner child wounding here, right? Some need for some focus on this inner child of yours, right? You could have experienced maybe like something that hurt you, like I was saying, something that hurt you in the past that you haven't like completely worked through or healed. And it's time for you to kind of pay attention to that aspect of yourself that's still kind of hurting, so that you can heal it, to move past it, and to allow yourself to experience something other than those feelings that you were feeling, right? For some of you, it may be time to kind of go to a therapist about certain things that you experienced, possibly in childhood, right? That made you a little bit weary of love, of relationships, right? Because I feel like here with Diana showing up, you may be like kind of avoiding this, but it's like it's showing up in your love relationships and possibly other areas of your life, right? And it's time, they're saying like it's time for you to focus on this so it doesn't continue to repeat itself, right? Because it's like if you want something new, you're going to have to kind of get to the root of the issue. What's kind of causing these issues in your love life, in your love relationships, and to work through them, to heal them so that they don't continue to plague you. You get what I'm saying? Right, and we do have Mother Mary here, so there may be some I hate to say it, but like some mama issues, you know what I'm saying? That you may need to work through as well. Because I kind of get the feeling here, right? If you're female identified, you may kind of like feel pressured or just kind of watched like a hawk by your mom. That may be for someone here. Or at least just carry with you some hurts and pains to do with your relationship with your mother. And you may be like wanting children, and you may be like afraid that you will pass like those hurts, those traumas onto your children. So in order to, you know, kind of stop that from happening, you're gonna have to face whatever this is that you may still be holding on to, right? But it's like, expect a miracle, right? Change can happen, good things can happen, but it kind of starts with you kind of taking control, right? With this, start delegating, right? If it's something that you can't handle by yourself, right, ask for help and trust that, you know, whatever you need will be sent to you. Okay, But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully that helped you in some way. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.